Leadership. The word itself evokes images of strength, decisiveness, and vision. We often associate leadership with positions of power, from the heads of state to CEOs of corporations. But true leadership runs far deeper than titles or outward displays of authority. It's a concept that's as complex as it is essential to the human experience. At its core, leadership is about influence. It's the ability to inspire, guide, and motivate others towards a common goal. A leader sets a course, articulates a vision, and empowers others to contribute their talents and energies to achieve something greater than themselves. But leadership is not a one-way street. It's not about dictating or controlling. It's about building relationships, fostering trust, and creating an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. A true leader listens, learns, and adapts, recognizing that the best ideas often come from unexpected places. Leadership is not about perfection either. Leaders are human, capable of making mistakes, experiencing doubts, and facing their own share of challenges. What sets them apart is their willingness to own their shortcomings, learn from their experiences, and emerge stronger and wiser on the other side. Just as leadership carries weight, so too does followership. To follow is to align oneself with a particular set of beliefs, principles, or individuals. It's a conscious decision to place one's trust in something or someone outside of oneself. Throughout history, followers have played a pivotal role in shaping the course of events, for better or for worse. They have been the driving force behind movements that have toppled empires, sparked revolutions, and advanced the cause of human progress. But followership also carries the potential for great harm. When individuals blindly accept ideologies or unquestioningly obey authority figures, they surrender their critical thinking skills and their moral compass. This can lead to the justification of atrocities, the perpetuation of injustice, and the suppression of dissent. It's crucial to remember that the actions of followers do not necessarily reflect the truth or validity of the ideas they espouse. Just because a group of people believe something passionately does not make it true. And just because a leader claims to have all the answers does not mean they actually do. The relationship between leadership, followership, and truth is particularly complex in the realm of religion. Throughout history, religious beliefs have inspired acts of great love, compassion, and selflessness. They have motivated individuals to build hospitals, care for the poor, and dedicate their lives to serving others. Yet, religion has also been used to justify violence, oppression, and discrimination. From the Crusades to the Inquisition, from religious wars to acts of terrorism, history is replete with examples of how faith can be twisted and manipulated to serve nefarious ends. It's essential to recognize that the actions of followers, even within a religious context, do not necessarily reflect the core tenets of their faith. Religious texts can be misinterpreted, taken out of context, or willfully distorted to serve political agendas or justify acts of violence. The truth of a religion, therefore, cannot be judged solely by the actions of its adherents. Just because some individuals or groups commit atrocities in the name of religion does not invalidate the faith itself. It simply underscores the fallibility of human beings and the dangers of blind obedience. The story of Joseph Smith and the founding of the Mormon faith provides a compelling example of the complexities involved in evaluating religious claims. Smith, a young man living in 19th century America, claimed to have received divine revelations that led to the establishment of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Smith's claims were controversial from the outset, and he faced intense scrutiny and opposition throughout his life. His followers, however, believed fervently in his prophetic calling and embraced the teachings he presented. They saw him as a visionary leader who had restored the true gospel of Jesus Christ to the earth. The example of Mormonism highlights the importance of approaching religious claims with a critical, yet open mind. It encourages us to examine the evidence, consider the historical context, and engage in thoughtful dialogue with those who hold different beliefs. Ultimately, each individual must grapple with these questions and arrive at their own conclusions. Section 6. The story of Jacob and Rachel, love and sacrifice. One of the most poignant narratives in the Bible is the story of Jacob and Rachel. Jacob, captivated by Rachel's beauty and spirit, agreed to serve her father Laban for 7 years to win her hand in marriage. However, on the wedding night, Jacob was deceived and found himself married to Rachel's sister, Leah. Despite the betrayal, Jacob's love for Rachel was unwavering. He committed to serving another 7 years to finally marry the woman he loved. This story illustrates the complexities and sacrifices associated with ancient practices. It also highlights the themes of perseverance, love, and the intricate dynamics of family relationships that resonate through biblical teachings. Jacob's dedication and endurance serve as a testament to the lengths one might go to fulfill their heart's deepest desires. Section 6. Slavery, Ancient Practice, Modern Abomination, a stark contrast. One of the most egregious examples of the misuse of religious texts is the justification of slavery. The Bible, in particular, has been cited by some as condoning or even endorsing the institution of slavery. However, it's crucial to distinguish between the concept of slavery as practiced in ancient times and the modern understanding of chattel slavery. In the ancient world, slavery often took the form of indentured servitude, where individuals worked for a set period to repay a debt or as a consequence of war. This practice, while exploitative, was vastly different from the brutal system of chattel slavery that emerged in the Americas, where Africans were treated as property, denied their basic human rights, and subjected to horrific cruelty. The Bible, when understood in its historical context, does not condone or endorse chattel slavery. In fact, its teachings emphasize the inherent dignity of all human beings and the importance of treating others with love and respect. Section 7. Comparing leaders, a tapestry of teachings and examples. Throughout history, countless individuals have emerged as leaders, each leaving their own unique mark on the world. From Buddha to Gandhi, from Martin Luther King Jr. to Mother Teresa, these individuals have inspired millions with their courage, compassion, and unwavering commitment to justice and peace. Comparing the lives and teachings of these leaders reveals a tapestry of wisdom, insight, and inspiration. Each leader in their own way challenged the status quo, fought for the oppressed, and sought to create a more just and equitable world. While their approaches may have differed, their underlying message remained remarkably consistent: love, compassion, and the inherent dignity of all human beings. They recognized the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of extending kindness and understanding to all, regardless of race, religion, or social status. Section 8. The Paragon of Leadership, the Life and Message of Jesus. Among the pantheon of great leaders, Jesus Christ stands in a category of his own. His life and teachings have had an unparalleled impact on human history, shaping the course of Western civilization and inspiring billions of people across cultures and continents. Jesus' leadership was characterized by humility, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to serving others. He challenged the hypocrisy of the religious elite, reached out to the marginalized and outcast, and taught a message of radical love and forgiveness. At the heart of Jesus' teachings was the concept of love for God, and love for one another. This love, he taught, transcended all boundaries, embracing even one's enemies. It was a love that demanded justice, mercy, and a profound respect for the dignity of every human being. Jesus' life and teachings provide a timeless model of leadership, one that emphasizes service, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to truth and justice. His example continues to inspire and challenge us to live lives of purpose, meaning, and love. Section 9. Finding common ground, love and respect in the face of disagreement. In an increasingly polarized world, it's more important than ever to approach discussions about faith, religion, and spirituality with sensitivity, respect, and a willingness to listen and learn from one another. While we may hold different beliefs, we can still engage in meaningful dialogue, seeking common ground and fostering understanding. Love, as Jesus taught, is the greatest commandment. It's the foundation upon which all else rests. When we approach conversations about faith with love as our guiding principle, we create space for empathy, compassion, and the possibility of finding common ground, even in the midst of disagreement.